at the time they were drafting and inserted them into their lineup.
They'll look to throw it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give them 13 on the pickup there.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jasper Brinkley. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one complete to Winton over the middle. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. 3rd down now following the completed pass.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
He'll buy some time right. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. Now the 6-year man, Chris Jones. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So 1 quarter in the books on NFL kickoff weekend. It's the Giants with the early lead. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. Back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Beckham, the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field. get the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Hey, let's go! Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Here we go. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Now Prescott, flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Terrence Williams, as time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it over.
So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick who's not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here we go. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Here's Prescott. He completes it to Bryant. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big time.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play here for Dallas. 47 yards. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now, he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has their only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. So a quarterback script. Bailey now for the extra point. It's right through, and we are now tied at 13. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Fielded about a yard deep. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll begin the drive with Rashad Jennings. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Jennings. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
So they're unsuccessful there, hooking up on the pass. Now Brad Wing, a third-year man out of LSU, on to punt it away. Lucky Whitehead back deep for Dallas. Fielded at the 20. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so. How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. Now they'll throw. And he's got some space here. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And they're able to get this one down to the 25.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. First down carry by Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Well, that run wasn't very successful. They did have a big one on the previous play. So you get the sense that the offense is probing around, trying to find the ones that are going to work. And when they find them, they'll keep coming back to them.
And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Now the 5th-year man, this is Lance Dunbar. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I know in most cases people think you throw the ball in this situation, and when they ran, it almost felt like a little bit of a surrender, maybe a give up. But I don't know if that's really the case. They might have been probing a little bit, checking the defense and filing it away for later. They might have something working later on. It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They run again with Jennings. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position. I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. That's pulled in at the 32. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. We've got a low-scoring affair. Maybe you look at the scoreboard, you think you should tip your cap to the defense, and to some degree you should, but both offenses have moved the ball.
I think what we're seeing is today's NFL, minus maybe a few points up on the board, because teams are able to move up and down the field, and defensive coordinators, it is so hard for them to make the adjustment because they don't want to see any yardage given up. But nowadays, that's what you do. You're going to give up yards. You just don't want to give up points. Now can someone make a breakthrough play and tilt the balance for their team?
Yeah, that's what we wait to see here. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Hitting the home stretch here in a great game, a tie game. Let's see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back. They'll set up a throw. Complete to Bryant. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And the offense can string something together, but they'll need to do it quickly here to try to get points on the board and win this game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
That guy's going to want the football a whole lot more. I'd hate to be the offensive coordinator now because all he's going to say is, how come I'm not touching him more? Do you see me out there moving around, wiggling and making it happen? Give me the ball, coach.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally him.
Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this will be a touchback, so a first chance here in week one to see the ball be brought out with the new rule to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And they're going to speed things up here. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. They'll look to throw. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Back to throw. Surveying the field. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on fourth down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. An unbelievable play there on fourth and long. 41 yards. So there's the spike as it comes with 23 seconds to go. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be second and 12. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Back to throw. Underneath for Jennings. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to lead to a third down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And they do spike it in time with just 1 second remaining. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. One final try now from Manning. And it's incomplete. So their final. And with that, the ball game is over. All right, week 1 in the books. It's just week 1, Charles. But to start off the season this way, great confidence builder.
Fantastic confidence builder, and every team we ever talk to always talks about winning on opening weekend, being 1-0, and setting the pace. The team that we saw win today did exactly.
Says it's gonna rain, but we're in good, it won't change a thing. Yeah, we still got plans tonight. We're gonna kick it, that's a given, baby, rain and shine. Leave your Sunday best at home, be the last time you wear what you got on. Bikini top and cut off jeans, baby girl, you know you're looking mean.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
Won't you think you got swampers on my truck phone? Somebody get down in the dirty south. I'm about to show you what it's all about.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
Yeah, you scared, but still throwing down. We're gonna tap, light that fire. We're gonna crank that country. That's that, Thursday. Let it rain. Listen, about to get done. slap past the doors like a new paint job on a 4x4. Girl, you're gonna have a good old time. Can't let a little bit of rain change your mind. Let your hair down, kick off in boots. Once in your life, let yourself cut loose. Gonna get money from head to toe, clean it off, living in a swimming hole. Listen, about to get dirty in the dirty South. I'm about to show you what's on.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this
To see if the game plan this offense is put together will be successful or not as they take over
I'm just
here
talking
early
to people that are going to watch my stream or something. What's your stream?
They come out here in the eye. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he cuts it out to the sideline. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big gain there on the first play of the game. 63 yards. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Well, every quarterback, especially a rookie quarterback, loves to have plays like that from the guy running the ball.
Takes a lot of pressure off the youngster, doesn't it? He doesn't have to throw the ball in bad situations. Just turns around, hands it to his big horse. And we've seen rookie quarterbacks ride great runners right into the playoffs.
So 2nd and 10 here. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And there's a flag on the play.
Oh,
so
yes, this flag.
There as it falls to the ground.
Alright, I don't think. Yes!
So pass interference on the defense. And Charles, this is a penalty we see all the time.
The offenses know what they're doing. They know how to create great matchups. And defenders, if you're not there in time, they will throw the flag.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's
complete.
touchdown.
Yes.
He will take this one in for a touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. His first touchdown.
Lucky Whitehead. Alright. Ooh, what touchback? 2nd and 6. No, 2nd and 5. 1st and 10. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6.
All right, let's see this thing play out here. Big 3rd down situation. Can they prevent them from getting to the marker? Cousins on 3rd and 2. Caught on the right side. Reed.
Was it 1st and 10 or?
And that'll bring up 4th down. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. From the right hash, this from 33. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7.
Hey, I'm supposed to do this.
Here we go now. A big 3rd down situation. What can this defense do? What will they do to try to get this to 4th down? And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Here's Prescott.
Come on!
This one is down he goes. Right. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? Is is almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting
back line. Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon
Who's
Garden.
playing?
It's Redskin football to begin quarter
Who's
number
playing?
2. They've got a second down and 8
Ooh.
to start things out. They'll run it again with Sims. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's third down. A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8.
back-to-back runs that were stacked up. Offensively, now you've got to think to yourself, do we change blocking assignments? Do we change formations? Do we change looks in order to try and get the running game going?
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So now here's the third-year man from Oklahoma, Tress Way, on to punt it. Back deep to return it is Lucky Whitehead. And he fields it cleanly. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. He had one man to beat and takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Well, the coaches mentioned they weren't as concerned about big play offense. They thought they could get some shorter, quicker stuff and be consistent, and that's kind of what they showed there.
What they saw in preparation, what they saw on film, is a defense that likes to get out fast in terms of coverage, meaning they either bail out or they give them a lot of space to throw the underneath stuff, so they decide they take advantage of it and worked on it hard in practice this week.
And he gets
touchdown.
in the zone for the touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people
There were only
miss,
so much
gets that
could come.
run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field. On this
Guys,
drive.
thank you for 120 subs. I'm going to say it again. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Well, thank you. That's what I'm saying. I love you guys. You basically just led me all the way 120.
So they're behind the chains as the offense.
And I already started August. It was like about 4 months ago, I think.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
Oh, 1st down? Oh, 1st down, yeah. Oh, 4th and inches.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have
Oh,
to say,
I
do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st.
What the heck is he doing over there?
Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Cowboys
I'm sorry that I wasn't talking, because no one basically here.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to to go again.
This is PlayStation 4 just to let you know.
Confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you
Boom!
once, you
Nice. Terrence Williams.
get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. 2 minutes
2-minute
to play
warning.
here in the first half.
Cleveland, Baltimore.
Field following this short break. Back now. As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis.
Hey, what the heck?
First half of play.
Well read.
Yeah, thank you. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Prescott. It's caught on the right side.
Good job, Terrence.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And just like that, it's third down. And ready for 3rd and 6.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers and create a wall and let him pick a spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen?
Boom, good job, Jason.
Not let him get downfield.
Jason Witten and Jason Garrett look the same. And they even have the same first name.
But that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Bryant, the lone receiver left. Back to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. 2nd down now after the incomplete.
What?
Out of bounds. Ruled incomplete here. So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down. Back to throw again. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run it with Elliott. And he got
Oh my gosh, Zeke.
yardage on the play back at the 44.
Zeke sucks in the game, but he's very good.
Yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense.
This might be a
Must feel
touchdown.
like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now. The opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive. Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. To the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Unable to connect there on the pass play. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
What the heck are you doing?
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Our focus now moving to Dez Bryant as he heads back out there. They've got the lead. They haven't really had to utilize him all that much so far, but I guess if you're winning on the scoreboard, not too much to complain about.
Not at all, but you know those guys out wide, they want as many catches as they can possibly get. They may need him later on if things get a little tighter.
Yeah, so far 2 catches. We'll see what happens here as the game progresses. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Let's go. On play action, they'll throw. Finding time.
I'm going right through the middle.
Redskins get there. 3 yards left to grab here on 3rd down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Thanks, Brandon.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And this will be a touchback, and as we saw in week 1, the new rule, this one coming out to the 25-yard line.
Ooh, the Browns are beating the Ravens.
Now they get set to take over here. They're sort of seeing themselves
it's in here.
out of control.
Let's
see
see
if they
under.
can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now they run with Sims. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Partner, I think
we should make it to the Super Bowl. How is real life in here too?
But I've been in so many games where it doesn't work running the ball. It doesn't work running the ball. And then something pops, and now you got something going. I'm not so sure we just abandon the game plan this early in the second half.
4th and 12, starting apart.
Now on 4th down, the 2014 NFL leader is a rookie in yards per punt. Tress Way on to kick it. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Taking it about the 16. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Oh, I nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
First down.
They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Pass.
And it'll be 4th down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Come on, make it.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay
should have gone for it.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, they'll be disappointed with that effort.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. So they're successful there, hooking up on the pass. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. So he couldn't find his man there as it falls to the ground. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, Cousins. Out to the left, it's complete to Dawson.
First down.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. And he is going to lose yardage here. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They'll run here with Sims. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down.
Let me do the immediately. Get the money.
Eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Let me do the be back immediately.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. First down, here's Cousins. Caught on the right side, Reed. It'll be a pickup of only
the Beatles in the city, picking meaning.
Certainly not the numbers that he was hoping for. Rough last week, rough again here.
And I've got to tell you, I'm surprised because I'm used to guys bouncing back from tough performances, but right now it appears he's in a little bit of a rut. So whoever the guy is on the team that he trusts the most, whether it's the coordinator, the quarterback's coach, one of his friends. Yeah, it's pep talk time. It's time to get into his head a little bit and try and see if he can get him straightened out. I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on third. They'll throw again. Cousins. He's got time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return back now at FedEx Field. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. The give is to Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Man, there's no doubt the defense has to be excited after stacking up back-to-back running plays. I still remember my old coaches saying, after you've had some success, you better be careful. They might have an answer for you. So make sure you watch your keys, play your techniques, and don't get overconfident.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Penalty marker is down here. Jackson's got it over the middle.
Still 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. That is caught. And he'll get it down on the play at the 37. That'll be a game.
Only someone could come.
Make it a 2nd down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. So 3rd down, just 1 yard to go. 3rd and 1. Here's Cousins. This is caught by Jackson. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
For many people, that's not your standard play call in that 3rd down situation. But for so many offenses, they just want the ball in the hands of their playmakers in open space. And after he caught it, he did a nice job picking up the first down.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And Reed with it over the middle. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Cousins again. Unable to connect there on the pass play. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd.
Let's go. Green 39. Green
3rd and short yardage. Cousins. And he'll
Let's
just
go.
toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And Hopkins' kick is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. All right, so you needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3 and out.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And on that last drive, Wilford on 4th turned it over. Good job by their defense there. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it,
Let's
it's
go.
not necessarily
Let's go.
the coach saying, I
Let's
believe
go.
in my offense. Sometimes
1st
the
down.
coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And Escobar has it left side.
Oh, yeah.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. The 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have
it's
to get
right
off
on
the
it.
field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. 1 man in the backfield, Elliott. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here.
Why?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 33 now.
We'll just skip.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Prescott. Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Yes.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So a big one there as that gives them a little cushion.
And you know, here in the 4th quarter, the fact that they were able to bleed some time off the clock and put points on the board, even if it's only 3, that could turn out to be the drive that ultimately wins them the game.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure.
Wait a minute, what happened? Insert replay. Wait a minute, go back. It goes and incomplete. Challenge, yes, challenge. No way. It wasn't complete.
6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Oh, he already did.
On second down, Cousins again to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the
someone
tight end.
was
Nice
here.
completion, just like they do in practice.
3-19.
On third down, Cousins. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away.
Fourth and 8.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time.
All right, thank you. You said bless you.
They'll take over in terrific field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. No escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Perry Riley in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Let's see.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left.
Touchdown.
And a touchdown here as we near the end of this ball game. And that touchdown this late in the game should all but be the dagger.
We never want to say that a game is over, but it certainly feels that way. That final touchdown seems to have created enough room for them to start celebrating.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Boom. Boom.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. They've lost this one. Their offense is struggling.
Nope, they're not.
Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane,
yes!
and they batted it away on a third down attempt. On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the offense will come back onto the field
29.
for the 1st and 10.
28 yards,
The Cowboys
29.
now as their offense gets set to take over. They have the big cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it. All those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them.
Yeah, you name it.
They did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this one. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Forced out to his left.
Open
He may
right
try
there.
to run for this. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Oh, then to me, he's injured.
And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. And
Yes,
right,
we
they
won.
keep the positive momentum going now. Wins in
Please,
consecutive
guys,
weeks.
please.
They
Go
talked to us
on.
this week about having the mojo, continuing to win, putting wins together,
Alright,
stacking them.
so-
They were able to get that done today.
Wait, I'll be right back. Oh, no. Nah, I won't, because if someone comes. Alright, so here goes touchdown. We're against, I think we're against the Eagles, no, the Packers. So, let's go back. I think we're against the Packers. And we are
Kick off your week by
against
installing your game
the
plan.
Redskins again. No, I think we're against the, I think we're against Packers. I think
Kick
we're
off your
against
week by
Packers.
installing your game plan.
Oh, Chicago Bears. Oh, they haven't even won a game. Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna ask my mom something. Mom, can you bring me your phone? Can you bring me your phone? That way I can advertise. Alright, I'm sorry about it. For them to come to my stream because I basically have no way. And if you read the title, you'll see. No, I don't want him. Where's Tony? Wait.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is
Thank
the
you.
NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Bears going up against the Cowboys.
John
With
Fox
that,
versus
it's time to
Jason
hook up
Garrett.
with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Snickers.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Chicago Bears
And the Dallas Cowboys.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering.
Sunday primetime. Kickoff by Dan. A-Rail. Argentina sacked. Incomplete pass. 7-14. Spirit rush. 4th and 11. Punt. Cancel same. There we go. Wait, I can't hear us now. Oh, there we go. Hike.
One man in the backfield, Elliott.
Wait. Let me do something real quick.
So they're unsuccessful there, hooking up on the pass.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws in double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
Hey, please don't tell me we're gonna lose yard.
He called me.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the
No way.
Fourth round guy, and many thought that's about where he would go. But I think he's got some upside, right?
He can come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, playing all 4 phases of it, and have a chance to work his way into the lineup. I think a year or two down the road, they could have a solid starter.
And you take a look at his draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization, general manager, personnel department, college scouts.
Really
all
watching.
came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
They'll look to throw now on first down, eluding the pressure right. And taking it across midfield and just shy of 40. 13 yards there on the pickup. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Hey, Mom.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
On offense, a guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterbacks. So you can see everything.
I think we're playing Green Bay after this.
As the play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker. And on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball, and he made a nice tackle.
No!
The ball's out, and this is picked up by the Bears.
When I see a play like that,
Come on.
I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you've got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
The first carry here for Jaquiz Rogers. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12.
How about the defense not hanging their heads from the previous play where they were beat for a big run, came back on the very next down, and made a play defensively that was to their credit.
1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 11. And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run.
No, I tackled him.
On 3rd down, Cutler.
Yes, incomplete. Are we going to punt or field goal? And they're going to do a field goal.
I wonder what's going through
yeah,
his head.
punt.
I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with.
Why are you doing
himself
that? They're so close.
on track. Because a lot of guys,
oh yeah, they're
that's
so
what
far.
they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back
I
in
was
sync.
like,
And this
wow.
will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. They come out here in the eye. They start on the ground.
Showing tight.
And he's brought down after a good gain.
Yep.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Outside handoff
Call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
where they talk about cutoff blocks.
3rd down, 56 yards. And this should be the
Geez,
final
someone's
play
watching.
before the quarter ends.
Under who? Yeah, I showed inside, Mom. I mean that. Alright. So, welcome to the stream, whoever is watching me.
So an even first quarter on the scoreboard, but the threat of points sitting alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And
wait, can you hear me if you're typing?
Down.
Dang it!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Alright, go.
And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Dak Prescott, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hey, some people come and then they go. I
They'll
just...
run. It's Rodgers. 22 yards on the pickup there. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
I'm sure as a coach, when you throw the flag, you hold your breath, then you get the verification you were right, a sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because every time you pull that red flag and throw it, you could be costing your team a timeout. A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster.
What
It all
the?
depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Oh God, dang.
To review the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Wait, shoot. Let me see, I'm just gonna plug it in. I'm gonna plug it in. There you go. Alright, so both mic. Okay, sorry guys, I just needed to charge it, but I accidentally pressed the PS button. Oh shoot.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player or you took it yourself.
Hopefully someone comes about now.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the player.
Easy quiet.
In this case,
Oh my god.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
On the ground, Rodgers. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
But there's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Another carry now for Rodgers. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up.
Alright guys,
Don't you feel the rhythm?
I'm gonna start another one because we'll see if some will come.
I think now's a play caller.
And
because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the
yeah, I'll just do it like this. I'll just leave it like this, guys. I'm sorry.
We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
On 2nd down, Cutler.
No!
Tight end Miller. Touchdown Bears. Zach Miller, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
Oh my gosh, I have a headache for no reason.
A reminder coming up at halftime. Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before that. Offense
Who's running, Zeke or yeah, Zeke's running it.
One man in the backfield, Elliott, and he'll get it up the middle.
Oh my gosh!
Here, back at the 47. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
That was not a highlight play for the offense. But how about the previous play? A big run? We're used to trading that, especially if you're a Hall of Fame runner. Big run, maybe not so much on the next one. But the big ones add up.
Yes!
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Terrence Williams, his 2nd touchdown
Alright, guys.
of the season. And the Cowboys are in for 6.
sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of
I don't know.
basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
Please, guys, let's reach 150. If you do, comment below. That way I can sub you. Wait, comment on my... comment on my old intro, the first video I got. So comment there if you sub, and I will sub back to you. This time here. Well, I don't know. Let's see, and let's boom.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And kick off.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
And no, there you go.
That gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25.
I forgot how to sing the info song. Wait, I forgot how to, but I'll just pay attention to the game. And if can you hit that like button, please? Oh yes! Come on. I lose one viewer, then some viewer.
But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Cutler. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Cutler now to throw on 3rd down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down.
Good job.
Got him for a sack. Jamarcus Lawrence in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Boom. Ooh. Let's go. Oh no!
One man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. They come out here in the eye. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And actually, Larry, hold that thought. We're right back to the action. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, come on.
Last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he's got room. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Let's go, Des, boom. Yeah, beast. Whoa!
And he's taken down, but
who's winning?
Gets us into enemy territory across the board.
No.
Sometimes it's designed, but sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. On that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it third down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
One man in the backfield, Elliott, eluding the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Let's go, baby.
3 on the board, and all things considered, a good opening drive here to begin the third quarter.
It sure was. I think as a head coach, you're happy to come out and put a little drive together, take the 3 points, and build on your lead.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up.
Wait, I'll be right back. I'm gonna see it. Uncharted 4. My voice can't come 3. I'm gonna say this. Oh shoot.
Go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards. Stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part went to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. That draw play got blown up by the blitz of the defense. Ordinarily, that's exactly what you want. You want them to blitz and they go past you. You go past them for a big gain. But in this situation, they hit him at the worst possible spot. Right exactly where you were running the draw.
That was a nice catch.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on that run.
While
the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
They'll run it here. This is Rodgers. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on third down. And the evidence shows last week's game, it's really leaked into a second game now, Charles. What do you think of this?
And it's a surprise, isn't it? Because when we spent time watching them practice, talking with the coaches, they felt like a bounce back was going to happen this week. They were very confident in the game plan. Thought the defenses they would see would present great opportunities for big-time runs. We're not getting that so far. I don't know if it's the game plan or if they're just being overwhelmed by the defense they're facing.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yep. Alright guys, thank you for coming to the stream. I will see you in the next one, which is right now. So, goodbye. Oh shoot, my bad. Oh yeah, I forgot. Share. Start broadcasting.